What's going on, everybody? Yeah. Welcome to another session of Power Session with yours truly, DMP Speaks. All right, let's try this. Give me 1 second, everybody. You know, you always have some kind of technical difficulties. Sorry, everybody, for that. A finger in the way. My big old hand. I was trying to fix something, y'all. All right, let's start over. So, welcome to another power session, everybody. I hope that you're doing well. Listen, if you don't know who I am, my name is David M. Pinkston, but I go by the name of DMP Speaks. And this is Power Session Live. This is our last Power Session Live for the year. Woo, woo, woo. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited about not just New Year's Eve. That's wonderful, but the new year. We've had a very trying year, a very difficult year, definitely a big sickness and COVID year. But I'm telling you, I believe that things are going to turn around. And I'm hoping that you are safe, your family is safe. So let's get into this tonight. So we're going to not be as long as we have been. So I want to make sure that I have enough of time to give you all of this within the time allowed. So tonight, we're talking about new focus and new direction. Again, that's new focus and new direction. It is so vitally important. And I say this all the time, but it is important that you plan accordingly for the year that you want to have. I'll say it again, that you plan accordingly for the year that you want to have. You got to be focused. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to hit you. I'm already going to go ahead and start. There are going to be a lot of things that's going to hit you, myself included, that we're going to have some distractions. We can't let those distractions continue to take us down. We can't continue to allow these distractions to take us away. We have to have, or I'll even say build focusness or be focused and have a new direction. Because let's be honest, maybe your direction that you were going in 2021, you found out that it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working for you. You found that it wasn't getting you to the place that you needed to be. It wasn't getting you to that plateau, that next level that you wanted to be. And you found out, I need to really work on myself. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, really working on yourself. So a lot of people do resolutions, and I'll get there, but I don't believe in resolutions anymore because resolutions don't help me and it probably don't help you. But I want to help you tonight to get a new focus and get a new direction for your life. So I wrote this down. Don't follow everyone else's trends, but I want you to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. What does that mean? Renewing your thoughts, renewing what you have in there that is not working, whatever you have in your heart that's not working, whatever situation you're in that is not working, right? We don't have to be like everyone else following a trend, right? We can be changed. You can be changed. You can be transformed, right? But your words or your actions have to be different. You can't do the same thing that you did from January to December again. Because if you're looking for for different results, but you're doing the same thing, how can things be different for you this time? It's going to be the same. It's just going to be a different day. It's just going to be a different year. We have to change. And again, our words that would come out of our mouth and our actions have to be different. They have to be different. And I want to say what's up to my my mentor, Dr. Chris House, and different ones that are on here. Lovely. I love you guys. Hope that you guys are doing well. So one of the big things that I want to bring out is If you're going to take a direction, maybe make sure, maybe you want to think about what direction you want to go in. We have so many people, and I've been here myself, that we feel that there's one road that we're supposed to go on, but we never really set and see if this is what I'm supposed to do because everybody else wanted me to do it. Maybe that's not the path that you're supposed to go down. Maybe that's not where you're supposed to be. And we really got to remove ourselves from having this kind of mindset that we have to make choices because other people want us to make choices, right? And the choices that we were making in 2021, let's be honest, it didn't really help us. Some of us gave up, and we got to stop giving up on ourselves. We got to stop giving up on our dreams. We got to stop giving up on our goals. We got to have some wellness. And I'm not just talking about eating right, and that's important. I'm not just talking about getting sleep. That's important. I'm talking about for your mind to be well. I'm talking about for you to have peace, to have real joy on who you are. Be satisfied with who you are, because when you are, right, you're going to start working not just in your purpose, you're going to be living in purpose and on purpose. Does that make sense? Because some of you deal with trust issues. Some of you deal with grief and loss and abandonment. You've been dealing with this over and over, especially this year, and it's been taking over or trying to take over. But you truly have to leave what happened and start over. I know starting over sucks. I'll say it. Starting over doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great whatsoever, but we have to. Our focus and our direction can be built, and it can build the life that we want, but we just got to stay on our path. Sometimes we get off of our path so much, but we got to get back on. And I'm going to say this to you, even if you got knocked off, you get back up. Some of you been staying down because you got knocked off. You got knocked off in January. You got knocked off in May. You got knocked off in July again, and you got knocked off again in December. You got to get up. You got to get up from where you are. You have to get up. It's building time. It's time to rebuild your life. You don't have to stay where you are. It's time to rebuild who you are and who you want to be. Because sometimes trying to go back to who we used to be wastes time. We want you to be, and I want you to be the better you that you need to be. You hear what I'm saying? And this is what I want to put out too. Resolutions, they don't work. Now, why don't resolutions really work? It never really worked. And I got a few reasons. One of the reasons why resolutions doesn't work, because they lack foundation, right? You just do it. Say, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Well, what is your plan? There's no foundation. So how are you going to lose it? Because it's not just going to the gym. You have to eat right. It is not just having to eat right. You got to sleep right, right? I'm talking to myself, right? But it lacks foundation. The next thing is it's about what you think you should do, but it's not what you know you're supposed to be doing. It's like, I think I should be doing this, so I'll just go ahead and do it. Again, the lack of foundation, it should not just be what you think you need to do. It's what you need to do. So you don't have to kind of, because thinking about it's like 50-50. Oh no, I know I need to do this. It doesn't, resolutions don't have that. Now, resolutions does have goal-driven thoughts and aspirations, but there's no wellness. And what I mean by that is, after you hit your goal, so hey, say if you got the year goal, you have a year goal, but you hit it in 2 months. But then what then? How is that going to help you, right? You need wellness. So yes, you have that goal, but how can that goal be sustainable? How can that goal be consistent, right? And it lacks commitment. How many times have you said to yourself, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to go to school now, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then when June or July comes, somebody asks you, well, how's that weight loss goal? How is school going? I know didn't you apply? Didn't you enroll in school? Oh no, I didn't do it. We don't have time for lack of commitment. We don't have time for lack of foundation. So I want to give you these three things to help you. And I told you this is going to be short tonight because I really want you to get it. It's like a hit and quit. I want to give you these things and I want to get you out of here. So if you're ready, put I'm ready in the chat. The first one is clearing up your environment, your atmosphere. So the first one is I want you to write this down. Clearing up or cleaning out your environment and your atmosphere. It's not always somebody you got to get rid of that friend and that friend and that friend. Sometimes it calls for you to get rid of certain people, but sometimes this is personal. You got to declutter your mind, surroundings, whatever's in your mind that is not helping you, is not going to help you in 2022. You got to declutter. Just like if a house is dirty, right? Or a bathroom is dirty, or just a room is dirty and it's got a lot of stuff in there and it's cluttered. Might not be dirty, but it's cluttered. You got to start taking some things out. We did some winter cleaning. So you talk about spring cleaning. We did some winter cleaning today. Things were starting to get a little cluttered. And me and my wife said, you know what? Before the new year in, let's declutter some of this stuff. Let's donate some clothes. Let's put some things out of the way. The same thing we had to do to declutter some stuff in our house. You got to do that in your own mental house. You got to declutter some things out of your way. You got to remove some things out of your way. You got to remove all these toxic wastes, the toxic thinking, the stinking thinking, right? The old way of thinking, the procrastination. Listen, I used to be the biggest procrastinator in the world. I don't say that because I always would procrastinate continuously until I found procrastination started becoming me, and I had to get rid of that sucker. That thing had to go. You got to remove the clutter out of your life. You got to clean up where you know things that need to be cleaned up. You got to move it out of your way. The next one is do it scared. This year, if you want to focus or refocus, however you want to put it, and you want a new direction, you got to do it scared. When I started this business, I was scared out of my mind. I didn't know how it was going to happen for me. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I had to remove the fear that was plaguing me day by day, literally day by day. Nobody's going to listen to you. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Nobody cares what you have to say. You have nothing to say. And we know that's a lot because I got a lot to say. I had to do it scared with no followers. The only followers that I had was my wife, and she's still my follower. Now I have a tribe because I started, even though I was scared. I started. You got to do the same thing. You got to start. If nobody else believes in you, be the first one to believe in yourself. I want you to write that down. If nobody else believes in you, believe in yourself first. So you got your first follower. That's you. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but you got to believe in yourself first before anybody else believes in you. You got to stand still. You can't buckle under pressure. Even if they don't believe, even if they're not sharing your stuff right now, even if they're not listening right now, they're coming. I know my tribe is growing. I know the people that I empower, they're going to grow and they're going to help other people because I did it and I was scared and I was afraid. I was nervous. I was worrying. But now where I'm at right now, nothing can stop me. And if you get this mentality, nothing can stop you too. Last thing, and we're just done. You need an accountability partner. I'll say that again. You need an accountability partner. You need people that you can rely on, people that's going to help you be responsible, and they're going to tell you when you slipping and you're not focused. Y'all hear me? If you're not enthusiastic about your passion, if you're not enthusiastic about life or that project that you're working on, you need somebody to hold you accountable for you. You know, you got to get somebody to get in your behind and say, you know what, get up. You got to get this done. You had a goal in mind. You had a time and a date, and I want you to get into that situation. I want you to make it happen. This is the mindset that you need. This is the people that you need in your life. Right? But everybody, let me just put it like this. I'm going to put it just like this. 2022, you going to need partnerships. I don't care how much, I don't care how gifted you are, how talented you are, you're going to need some partnerships. You're going to need some collaborations. And I'm telling you now, you're going to need an accountability partner to push you to that next level. to keep your mind focused, to keep you focused. You can even keep them focused, but you're working in tandem. You're working together for a goal. It might be 2 different goals. It might be 4 different goals, but you're pushing them. They're pushing you, and you have somebody to account to, because direction is very, very important. And if you don't have no direction, how can you help or know where you're going? If you have no direction, if you are not focused, how can you be going anywhere that you said that you want to go? You need the focus. You need to refocus. You need to get some direction. So as I close this power session live, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being there every Thursday at 9 p.m. Thank you for just being there. But I want to see you on the other side of this new year doing what you said that you were going to do on the 31st, doing what you said that you were going to do January the 1st of 2021 of this year. I want to see something different out of you. I want your focus back. I want you to get your direction back. And I'm going to say this too, when you get your direction and your focus back, there's no excuses, because this is you in this driver's seat. You got to drive, but make sure you have your accountability partner there. Make sure that you are planning your way, right? And make sure that you're focused, because a focused mind and a focused heart is a focused goal, and it's going to happen, and it will happen, but you got to believe in yourself. So guys, thank you so much for your time. One more thing before I let you go. If you're looking for a coach like me and you really need somebody to push you, to help you and walk through this life and really get you to the place that you want to get to, I want you to go into the the comments and put coaching. Say, DMP Speaks, I need coaching. I need your help. I need you to help me with this. I need to get my focus back. I need to get my direction back. I will send you a personal message from me, and I will see all that I can to help you be the best version of yourself. And I truly thank you so much for your time. Guys, have a great night. Happy New Year, and be safe. Peace, y'all.